Hello everyone, let's check out today's Daily Dominion. Quick look at the kingdom. Okay, so I see trashing in Crucible. Mine can trash and basically upgrade your treasures. Sailor also trashes. Procession is a funky village type card, although there aren't a lot of powerful things we want to trash into. Right? Procession can only play non-durations, so it's playing what? These threes, and then upgrading into a sailor. It can't play the sailor. It can play itself and get a cartographer or mine. What's Guildhall again? Villagers? No. Treasures. Gain a coffers when you gain a treasure. And wedding is gold and a victory point. So the only draw here is Wishing Well. Of course, it takes a lot of skill to draw with Wishing Well. Or luck, I guess. A lot of alternate VP in collection. Fairgrounds. So what are we doing here? What does Sailor do again exactly? Once this turn, when you gain a duration, you can play it. The only duration is Sailor. 2 next turn and trash a card. The gains, the only way we can gain cards mid-turn is with Procession and Mine. And you can't do that when Collection is in play. The Collection will go into play after you gain those cards. Improve, trash an action that you would discard from play, gain a card costing 1 more. I guess that can trigger Collection, although that's not exactly how we're going to get a lot of points. Collection itself is like the only plus buy. So I'm thinking trash down with Crucible. Throw some collections into the deck. And then start picking up Wishing Well and Oasis. We could even later, like Oasis is not such a good card. Oasis is okay if you have a lot of junk in your deck that you can't really avoid. But if we're trashing down with Crucible, then Oasis is going to be discarding something of value. So maybe we eventually just start trashing the Oasis as well. Because we don't need to hold on to Oasis once the points from Collection have been acquired. So if we open with a Crucible, we'll probably take a Wishing Well with it to help us draw or cycle. Maybe at some point we take a second Crucible. I don't know if we're going to be adding a huge number of treasures to the deck. So are the coffers... The coffers will be nice to like top us up if we have like 8 money and 3 buys. 1 coffer could potentially be quite a few points if we have multiple collections in play. There's just no strong draw here. And Procession is another one of these cards that's like really takes a lot of brain power to use in a very strong way. Procession being the only village, like the thing is there aren't even that many terminals we'd want to play. Maybe an Improve at some point. I can't see us caring much about mine. Like, if I'm going to buy a mine, I'd probably rather spend that 5 on collection. So I'm thinking we buy a wishing well and a crucible to open. Maybe throw a second crucible in at some point just to get thin very quickly. Get how many collections do we want in our deck? I mean, as many as possible. And then just start buying some of these cheap actions. Those cheap actions can later be trashed to Crucible. Yeah, I don't know if this is the best thing to do, but that's what I'm going to aim for. Improve. What are you improving? You can improve the improve into a sailor, I suppose, but... Oh, this is not good. Oh, seriously? So they've got tons of sailors now. Should this be a collection already, or do I take another crucible? Because my trashing is really far behind now. We bottom decked both of our buys. They're going to trash quickly. They have 3 sailors. And they're all in play. They're going to trash their entire hand next turn, basically. They trash and improve for a sailor. So that's Wishing Well, Crucible. It's likely I'll be able to afford collection next turn, so maybe I just take a guild hall. Yeah. I think I'll wish for a state, because I have 5 in my hand. I can buy collection. The extra copper does nothing for me. If I wish for a state, I get it off the deck. If I wish for copper, then next turn I have... Well, hold on. Down there is 4 coppers, 2 estates. I don't want that estate in the next hand. Yeah, I don't know if this is right. Fine. Collection. This is going to be another crucible. Take another collection. Wishing Well. It would be great to pick up a crucible off this Wishing Well. So what do I have? I've got 5 in hand, potentially 6 with a coffer. Like, having another copper in hand here doesn't really do anything for me. 2 crucibles down there and 1 estate. If I take 1 crucible out, okay, fine. I think this should be another collection. And should this be yet another collection? Like, I feel like we're losing the trashing game. We need to get collections in order to pump up these when we start collecting, when we start buying the actions. I know it uses a coffer, but that's okay. Okay, so this here I'm going to buy 2 action cards, I think. Or should I buy another collection? I don't know. Buy 2 wishing wells. But it would be so nice to save my action buys for when I have tons of collections in play. So let me just take... Wait, can I do... If I buy a collection, I can buy a collection and another action. Yeah, like they're killing these piles. Like, let's hope for another collection. Cool. Okay, so this will be a big turn. I think I should just take these last 3 wishing wells. What's the pile situation? The wishing wells will help us draw. Maybe we can get even more collections in play. What's going to pile here? Collection Sailor, Collection Oasis is even possible, right? Because we're going to be buying big groups of action cards with collections in play. I don't think I want... I'm not going to take an estate. If I take coppers, I get coffers, but I want to thin out everything so I can just draw tons of collections. So here, I might crucible one of my crucibles to pick up one more collection. And hope I can just sort of win on the collection points game. I feel we got like a terrible start. Are they hitting every one of these things? Jesus. So down there, crucible, 3 coppers, and a collection. So down there, copper, collection, crucible. Is there any chance I win on this turn? How much money do I have? 16, 17, 18, 19. Probably not. But if I pick up another collection, that'll be 10 money plus 4, 14 money. I could like buy a huge number of action cards and just rake in the points. A crucible wouldn't do much. It would just get rid of the copper. I'm just going to wish for collection. Nope. Okay. Should I buy 4 Oasis? That's 16 points. Or what about like 3 Oasis and an Improve? 3 Oasis, 1 Improve. And again, just hope that I win the collection points game. We split the collections 5 and 5. Split the wishing wells 5 and 5. I mean, one of my hopes is that I have fewer differently named cards, so maybe I can like actually guess off the wishing well better. Fairgrounds. Worth 2 per differently for 5 differently named cards I have. What do I have? So I think my Fairgrounds were 0 at the moment. Oh my god, and that only puts us into a tie points wise. Like Cartographer would have been, maybe that's why they were successful with their wishing well so often. They have a Cartographer. It would have been nice to get one of those, but I feel like falling behind on the points, we just had to, yeah, they're gonna throw in all their collections here. This is probably done. What do I have the most of down there? Coppers, Oasis maybe? I think I might stop here and like trash the Oasis. It would give me 5 gains. How much money would I have? 8, 9, 11, 12. Not quite enough to empty the improves. It might even be a lose. It might even be a loss anyway. Maybe I just pick up like a Cartographer, Procession, and a Sailor or something like that. Can I even afford that? Nope. Cartographer, Procession, Oasis. Interesting. So what do I do here? Sailor, Oasis, trash improve to Sailor. That only gives me 3 points. I feel like this is going to be an impossible, or maybe trash the Oasis into Sailor. I feel like this is an impossible catch-up. Yeah, like with the number of Cartographers they have, they should be able to draw very well. The game's probably going to end on this turn. And, I mean, bottom decking both of my opening buys. Never a fun thing to do in Dominion. I don't know, like, is Sailor actually the better way to go with trashing here? It's a duration, so it doesn't get played as often. Yeah, this is stupid. I'm just going to play this again. I'm not really going to think about it. I'm just going to go fast. I'm going to do the exact same thing and hope that what had happened to me was just bad luck. Oh, cool. Opened with 5 there. Okay. Let's take a copper. I'll get another crucible. Like, just let me trash anything. Let me do anything. Let's just aim to cycle more. Okay, that's fine. Like 2 crucibles, we're trashing a decent amount each shuffle. I think I have 3 collections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to trash a crucible next time I have the chance. So with a cartographer, that should help us draw with the wishing wells. What's the most common? Might be collection at this point. Okay, this is good. So I'm not going to discard anything. What I can do is wishing well, guess for wishing well, then that wishing well guesses for collection. Triple wishing well. I have a lot of wishing wells down there. I still probably have mostly wishing wells, maybe cartographer. Okay. So we can draw all this again. I'm not going to discard anything. Wishing well, wishing well. Wishing well collection. Wishing well. Is there coppers down there? Doesn't matter. I'll leave that wishing well on top. Again, cartographer. Wishing well. Do I take an improve or do I take an oasis? Let's take an oasis. Like, I mean, I chalked the last game up just to terrible luck. I'm not even, I'm hardly thinking at all about what I'm doing here. 8, 9, 10, 11 money, potentially. Can't empty anything quite yet. Let's just keep going. Cartographer would be very nice now. Now I kind of don't want to draw the cartographer. I also don't want to draw the oasis, because then I would be... I could draw the oasis just to trash it. Okay, that's good. Double cartographer. And, you know, this could be a win if I just draw things. So wishing well cartographer, wishing well, wishing well. And okay, let's do this again. So wishing well collection. Wishing well collection. Yeah, okay, so I mean, I don't think I did anything wrong in the first game. It was just, I wasn't really paying attention to what the AI did in this one. But getting so far behind on the trashing on a board like this, where you want to get all of your, obviously you want to get like a lot of collections in play, and then just buy up all the actions. You know, I fell behind on trashing. I tried to make it up by taking another Crucible early, but I don't know. That was a good kingdom otherwise. Like the kingdom itself, I thought was, you know, not super interesting, but not like boring or anything. But it's just really frustrating when it seems like just a bad shuffle loses the game, because I did the exact same thing. I did what I wanted to do in the second game. Like the way the second game went is how I envisioned the first game going, but they took such a huge lead by trashing everything, and we ended up splitting the collections, so obviously they're going to win. Anyway, thanks for watching.